What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Damon's 3D Prints. I'm Damon, where I discuss all my 3D printing projects and hopefully help you along the way. So for today's video, we are printing the Joker mask from The Dark Knight. I know you've seen that thumbnail. This guy right here. This thing came out amazing, so let's get right into the video. Let me show you all my do's and don'ts. So for this Joker mask, I grabbed the file over on Thingiverse. Helmet, mask, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably be saying both of them from here on out, interchangeably, of course. So for this helmet, it's too big for my printer, so I had to print it in two parts. I sliced them right down the middle, top half and bottom half. So while I was in my slicing software, I wanted to make sure that this helmet would fit my head. So what I did was I wind up doing a plain cut just on a partial piece of the model and printing that out. This guy right here, maybe 15 minutes to print. Trust me, it is worth it. And just line it up. Yeah, it fits. So once I know the helmet fits my head, I went ahead and printed the next two pieces. These two prints, the top piece came out all right. You can tell there's a lot of post-processing on the top of the helmet. The bottom piece, not too bad. So once I got the top piece and bottom piece taped up, I wind up using a soldering iron to weld them together. In the past, I would wait till I get to the priming phase of the model, but for this helmet, I went straight to soldering both pieces together. So this technique I used came from Frankly Built. He's basically the reason why I got into 3D printing, and all you need is a $10 soldering iron and just make little X's inside the model, and you're pretty much good to go. And as you can see, the helmet holds together. So first round of sanding, I started off with 80 grit and I sanded the entire helmet. For this helmet, I know the most important part would be the line that connects the two pieces together. So that is pretty much what I'm really focused on when I do my sanding and my priming. You can see here the top of the helmet really needs some TLC, tender love and care. So once I sanded the entire helmet, I went in with some filler primer. I know I'll be doing multiple rounds of this because of the top part of the helmet and also that middle seam. From there, I went in with some spot putty. Really trying to focus on that middle seam so the end result is barely visible, if not at all. In addition to spot putty, I also went in with some wood filler. This process I got from Universe of Emily, where basically you take some wood filler and some water and you want to create a nice paste. What I learned from this is the thinner the paste is, the more coats you got to do for the helmet. So for your paste, what you want to do is you want to apply it all over the mask. If you want to do multiple coats, that easily works better. I always do multiple coats because I can never get the consistency the same. From there, I went in with 220 grit sandpaper all the way up to 400. Then I gave it another round of filler primer. So this is the second round of filler primer, and as you can still see that middle seam. So from there, you pretty much wash, rinse, and repeat. Spot putty, wood filler, filler primer. I'm not really focused on getting the mask smooth. I'm focused on filling in the gaps and making sure you can't see any type of seams or layer lines. I'm not trying to get this thing super smooth. So once you got the helmet in a good place where you can't see any type of layer lines or any type of seams, now it's time for painting. For painting, I started off with a semi-gloss white spray paint. If you can still see the middle seam of the helmet, I would suggest to stop right here, go back and smooth that part out. If there's other nicks, dings here and there, it's not always too bad for this helmet. You'll see in a minute. For the white spray paint, I gave it 2 coats. From there, now it's time to outline some tracing where I'll be hand painting next. Here I just grabbed a pencil, just doing some light marks where I want to apply some paint. Doesn't have to be perfect because again, you're going to be covering up with paint. For this tracing part, I am looking at a picture of Heath Ledger's Joker when he's wearing the mask. These are the 2 photos that I'm using as a reference. And yes, they are actually hard to draw. So once I got the outlines done for where I'll be painting, next I go in with some red and blue acrylic paint. Here you want to take your time, do not rush it, just go slow and steady. I gave it multiple coats just so you don't see my brush strokes. A lot of coats. So I will come back every 10 minutes or so. I would do blue, then alternate to red, then back to blue, then back to red for a nice, good amount of coats. But once you have it where you can't see the brush strokes anymore, I think that's pretty good. So once you have the red and blue face paint done on your helmet, now it's time for weathering. So what I use for weathering, I grabbed some black and white acrylic paint. I wound up mixing the two together, so I have this nice grayish type looking paint, and go ahead and apply that to the helmet. So this is a simple technique for weathering. You just grab a paintbrush and a paper towel or napkin or even a t-shirt, use a dab and wipe away. Dab and wipe away. And over time, you got this really nice weathering look. You can see here that I'm just kind of going crazy with the paper towel. I just wanted to make it look really authentic. I don't want it to seem like it's actually just being wiped away. Here you can overdo it, you can underdo it. As long as you dab and wipe, it'll come out pretty good. From there, I wanted to make it look like this mask has been worn, has basically been taken through the mud. So I used my fingernail and I started scraping off some of the paint. I think it really gives it an authentic look. Other things I was trying to weather this helmet was taking some water, applying to a paper towel, wiping the helmet. I even took my finger and started just wiping away at the helmet. Hey, I was trying to do anything to make it look like it was weathered pretty authentically. And once you weather the helmet to your liking, this helmet's pretty much done. All it's left to do is try it on. Man, I wish my face was painted right now. That would have been a cool effect, right? If your helmet's too big and you want more of a snug fit, you can also add some padding. So from the two photos, I don't see Heath Ledger's eyes in the helmet or mask. So what I decided to do is take some black window tint and just stick it in the mask or helmet. I just cut two pieces and I take them in the helmet. If you want to, you can also add a strap. This model came with holes that you could put some elastic straps in here. That'll probably help it hold onto your head a lot easier. I think this thing came out really good. In the beginning stages, you got to be able to see the vision because the raw print does not look like this. It is very hard to see the vision. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. And if you like this build, follow for more.